Since independence, we have had several opportunities. The first president of Ghana, of blessed memory, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, has developed, or his government developed, a 7-year development plan, which was done not by only people associated with his government. I do know that J.H. Mensah and others contributed immensely to the making of that 7-year development plan. The plan ultimately resulted in several economic activities that made Ghana to have well over 100 major institutions and organizations and companies established to lead the vanguard in promoting economic activities in Ghana. We have since lost virtually all the companies, including Black Star Line, Ghana Airways, the Gihawk, various Gihawk companies, except the distillery and one or two, all the 10 then regional catering rest houses, the beautiful hotels that we have that takes care of the people we train from the polytechnics and various other catering houses. It's been a nightmare. We had companies all over the country, including the Aboso Glass Factory, the Thai Factory, and several other things. We lost all. The main reason from the experience I've gained so far in my over 40 years working in various fields in Ghana, clearly indicates that we are not a very consistent, productive nation. And the reasons are simple. One, poor management culminating into some form of corruption in diverse ways, not only financial, but in many other ways, including our morals, which has led to the collapse of these companies. Otherwise, Ghana would have been rubbing shoulders with the super economic world today. So what do we do? Fortunately, we have a labor law, including even the attempt to amend the law now and have a new bill, which has captured virtually everything from the existing or current law into the bill, and which tells the story that we have to reorient ourselves and change our curriculum. That means our educational systems will have to be revisited and ensure that right from class 1 to the tertiary institutions and even master's level and PhD levels, we change the way we educate ourselves so we can become materially relevant to the new world of work, including meeting the demands of the 21st century. So consistently, I've realized that we are a non-performing nation. One, because we have extremely poor leadership, and this has to be addressed frontally, both at the workplace and in the political governance structure. In the absence of a leadership of high quality that will add value to the quest to enable Ghana to become relevant in the world of work and economic boom, to enable us to create decent jobs and pay people well, so as to ensure that their future will not be jeopardized, cannot be realized. I say so because under Section 8 of the Labour Act, that is, rights of the employer, the key, everything there is fine, but two key issues there are about employers, not workers, not unions. Employers ensuring that they formulate policies and execute programs and set targets for the people that they employ to work for them, and they in turn ensure under Section 9A that they provide work, provide the necessary machinery, equipment and tools so that the people can do the work. And according to the law, it is a duty of the worker to enhance productivity of the employer, work conscientiously, and execute assigned work. It's on the basis of this that this worker can be paid, and paid well, to guarantee his future as far as pension is concerned. And even now, how that they can fend for themselves. That is why under Section 98 of the existing law, which is being transferred into the existing law, into the bill that is being prepared, that payment of remuneration, which includes pay and the variables and even indirect pay, will have to be matched against productivity. We don't do that. The onus lies on employers to ensure that these programs are made available in a transparent manner with the unions that are expected to collaborate with them to enable them to agree on the way forward. In the absence of these cardinal things, which employers are duty bound to do, because it's an imperative, Ghana cannot be able to rediscover itself. That's why the 17th time or so, we are now still with IMF, with dreaded conditionalities, and if we are compelled to pay even two of our major bills within and without, clearly we will be in trouble. And if you have a debt to GDP ratio of about 73%, and that is also because about 133 billion have been set aside, through various haircuts and restructuring. Even that, we have not been able to reach agreement with our bilateral creditors, and so we are in big trouble. We are in a hole. What we need is a different, not this time, not a model, but a different kind of frame, a kind of a framework that can be reframed and reframed at any point in time in our economic pursuit as a nation, to enable us to become a productive nation, to meet the demands of the 21st century and the market in general across the world. This way, we can respond positively to become a hub in Africa and among the ECOWAS nations as well. I'm afraid that we appear not to be there. But how can we do it? It is clearly an opportunity for the labor unions, employers, and government to get together in a national conversation to enable us find out what really is our present circumstance and how can we together work at it, having in mind the importance of these things to us, the significance of it to us, or we can get out from this turbulence in which we find ourselves.